What's up, King fam? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. If this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. My name is Dennis. It is a pleasure to have you here. So, like I said in the previous video released earlier today, today marks the 3-year anniversary for the King fam. What I mean by that is it was on this date 3 years ago is when we got serious about trying something with the channel, with doing consistent reactions, really seeing where it would take us. The channel is much older than 3 years, but today serves as the official anniversary for the birth of the King fam and really taking this channel serious, having the growth that we've had over the 3 years. We're currently sitting at, I believe, 135.4. I think we're 135K 400 range right now. And we couldn't be doing this without you guys. So thank you so much for being here over these last 3 years. And we're nowhere near stopping. So we're only going to continue to climb, continue to grow, continue to listen to this great music and explore the other great music out there. So what I did before was I watched a reaction of me and Caleb from like 4 or 5 years ago, checking out the Butch remix. And then I did a re-reaction to the Butch remix with headphones on. Gonna do the same thing here. This is a reaction that me and my daughter Kaylee did from 4 or 5 years ago, from her car, actually. We did this from her car. It was Kane Brown's, the cover of Kane Brown's Heaven. So I'm going to check out the original, and then I'm going to go back and do a re-reaction with the headphones on. I need to pick them up because the Butch remix got its fair share of being a banger with the headphone toss. So this one will too. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we do, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, make sure notifications are turned on. You don't want to miss out on future reactions. It does help the channel reach the algorithm better. Go back and check out past performances or past reactions in the playlist from a lot of different groups, and stay here and go forward with us as we continue to expand into the musical horizons. Check out the description box. You'll see all the links to social media to help us out, other ways to support the channel. Please go and check those out. In the comment section, let me know your thoughts on whatever you want me to know. The old reaction, the new reaction, whatever you want me to know, just drop it down in the comment section. So, whew, I think I did it. I think I changed the thing before I did the hand wave. But whatever, I'm getting better at that too. See there, 3 years, still trying to figure it out. All right, let's go. This is me and my girl. Oops. Technical difficulties. Haha, I'm going to leave that in too. Throwback intro. Like I pointed out before, the channel's old name, King Family VRR. Vlogs, reactions, reviews, and challenges. I don't know why I didn't put a C on there, but whatever. Wow.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's been a long time since we did a video on the channel. In case you forgot who we are, I'm Dennis.
I'm Kaylee.
And today we're going to do something a little different. We've never done this before on our channel. We're going to react to a home free video. If you don't know,
so I guess this is the first home free video that we ever did.
Home free is, they are a very, very talented a cappella group.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
You're really missing out.
They do wonderful a cappella covers of some of the biggest hits in music. They also have originals that are just as amazing. Amazing group. We fell in love with them a few months ago, and we decided that we're going to start doing some reactions on our channel to their latest videos. We've probably missed... We probably should have started like 6 videos ago. But today we're going to do a reaction to their cover of Kane Brown's Heaven. So without further ado, Kaylee, if you will.
Oops. That was probably loud, you guys. Sorry, I had a message come through that I had to look at. So there were times in the past, because the question came up earlier on in doing reactions, like how did we miss so many home free stuff if we already knew about them before? This is exactly how, because we had known about them before, and there was intention of doing reactions to their songs. we never did, like, we never listened to the songs. They fell wayside. And then whenever we would try to pick up and do a reaction, we would try to do the latest one. So like the ones in the past that we had missed, like for this instant, I guess maybe it was 6 before. So that was probably 3 months before that we hadn't listened to a home free song. So there were a lot of them from the past that we had heard. And when I say a lot, probably only about 10 or so, maybe not even that much. But there was always the intent of trying to do a home free reaction, but I was just lazy back then. Just didn't want to do it. I never committed myself to the time to do it. So that's how all of that happened, is that we knew who they were and we had listened to some of their, like, to a few of their songs, checked out a few of their videos. But yeah, this is kind of how it happened until March 30th, 2020.
Like 6 videos ago. But today we're going to do a reaction to their cover of Kane Brown's Heaven. So without further ado, Kaylee, if you will.
So the audio from this is coming from her speakers. It was Bluetooth. It was Bluetooth to her car speakers. And then the video was put in post, and and then I muted the actual video, and there's no pausing here, obviously.
Rob's got the lead.
This is perfect.
Or Chance.
Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic only. I'm right where I wanna be.
Come on with it.
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna.
This was a hot day. I remember that it was super hot outside, and we were sitting there trying to do this song and not have the air blowing in her car. So we're like literally in her car just like sweating because we didn't want the air to be like psh, and distort the song.
Be so good and so beautiful.
Here's him with the deep bass.
And this was in the beginning of my weight loss journey too, because I used to be like really, really, really big. So this was in the beginning of my weight loss journey too.
To you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this.
All right, let's skip through it a little bit.
Stay here till even. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go.
So I'm literally just holding the phone in place up against her dash. Like, that's why I'm like leaned over. I'm holding the phone against her dash as a place for us to like watch. And my arm's like getting tired.
Saying how it's
I
gonna
know what she say.
just can't wait to go. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good and so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Ooh, better than this.
Listen, I'm like sweating. Come on, Timothy.
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go.
There you go, Tim.
Saying now it's gonna be so
him in this
good, so
part more than the verse.
beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced.
There's that in the background. Like how Austin's doing that in the background.
Could be better than this. Girl, you're mine.
I want to hear what she has to say about it.
That was pretty good.
Another solid cover by the men of Home Free. I can honestly say that We just listened to Kane Brown's version right before we listened.
What can
to
I
this,
honestly
'cause
say
neither
right
of us
here?
had ever heard it. Well, you said you heard it after we started listening to it. I never heard it before. Kane Brown can sing. No disrespect. Home free. Wow.
Wow, look how big that face was then. Woo! Man, how things change. Hold up. How things change. Come on now. Let's go.
Home free always knocks it out of the park.
Of course they do.
There are many, many versions of Home Free songs that I like better than the original artist.
I do have
Still to this day.
like comments.
Still to this
What do you
day.
I feel like Tim was amazing on the bridge, and this is
On the bridge.
no insult to him or anything. I would have preferred it if Chance would have done both verses.
I see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ha!
I agree.
I can see that.
Chance has a killer voice. Adam Chance is an amazing singer.
But I think Tim made the bridge, though.
Yeah, it's been a couple songs since Tim's been able to kind of showcase. So I think that was a good choice in giving him a lead like that. I'm not upset with the arrangement at all. Would I have liked more?
I'm not upset with it either. I feel the same way about it as I did with Castle on the Hill. Like, I feel like Chance should have sang both verses.
Perhaps.
Castle on the Hill. All right, that's enough of this. Let's go. Let's redo it. Let's re-react to it. 4 or 5 years later. Let's re-react. Wow, what's going on? Also, you can really tell we didn't know how to talk to the camera back in those days. We were just fumbling for words. And I still do that now, but it's usually because of Tim Faust and Jeff Castellucci, like just leaving me like, or Gabriel Henrique, or Dimash, or Diana Ankudinova, Angelina Jordan, Lucy Thomas, these folks these days leave me like, what? Let's go. Let's pay attention to how it sounds in the headphones.
Oh yeah, oh baby, this is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic. Only I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like
Ooh.
everybody's talking about heaven.
Tim's like,
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go.
wow, that gets deeper than what I thought it did.
Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than
Man,
this. I swear you're an angel sent to this world.
I'm not upset about Tim being on the second verse, by the way. I'm not upset at all.
Angel sent to this world.
I understand the contrast there.
What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this room.
I don't think I've ever heard that. Leave this room in the background. I don't think I've ever heard that.
To even leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go.
That ooh, I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this.
See, there's that ooh. Now, I heard it right there, and I've heard it there in the past. But when that ooh happened before, I never heard it there. Excuse me, guys.
Better than this. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful.
I think I've ever heard that, but that build up. I think I've ever heard like the actual breakup there.
Be so
Not breakup, but like the build up there.
good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Oh, could be better than this. Girl, you're my heaven.
It's like every, hold on.
Girl, you're my heaven. Girl, you're my heaven, Ooh, my heaven.
Snaps. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good revisit for me. Couple of things I didn't hear. Not as much going on throughout in the background, like the Butts remix, because that was just kind of all over the place. But there are some things that I knew were in the song that I guess I didn't realize were as deep. For instance, like Tim. Well, I didn't realize that it dropped down so deep. We never been able to really hear that part of it in the car. And other parts, like listening to it in the car all the times I've listened to it, that ooh part, where I heard it the first time, I never heard it there before. I've heard it later on when it's kind of in the front, but that first time where I heard it, I never heard it there. A couple little things here and there I never heard before, but still, it's a good revisit just to be able to hear it in its purest form through the headphones. Because through the car speakers, you can't hear everything. Listening through the computer, you can't hear everything. And back in those days, didn't understand it. So this is a pretty good revisit for me to go back and listen to Heaven, Home Freeze cover, Kane Brown, through the headphones. So I hope you guys enjoyed the revisit. If you did, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Make sure notifications are turned on. You don't want to miss out on future reactions. It does help the channel get into the algorithm a little bit better. So please do those things. Check out the description box. You'll find links to all of our social media and other ways to support the channel. Please check those out. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know whatever you want me to know. Let me know your thoughts on the original reaction, the re-reaction, whatever you want me to know. Drop it down in the comment section. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day having a trip down memory lane with me. 3 years because of all of you. And hopefully many, many more to come. So thank you guys for showing up, showing love and support to the channel. It means so much to me and my family. Greatly appreciate all of you. So much love right back at you. One more video today. I'll catch you guys there.